Welcome to La Palma in Spain for the second semi-final of the 2025 Under-18 Women's EuroBasket. France against Spain. Who will be joining Finland in tomorrow's final? Will it be France? Will it be Spain? Remember, this is a replay of last year's final where France came away with a 10-point win and maybe more importantly, the European crown. Well, we have had a wonderful tournament here in La Palma. It really has lived up to all expectations. Earlier today, we had a couple of classification games, but the big one finishing about 45 minutes ago. Finland with the 8-point win over Belgium. Finland, the history makers, their first ever medal at this tournament, guaranteed potentially their first ever title. Here is the road to the final. Finland have booked their place. Belgium will be in that third place playoff, but who will be fighting for the gold tomorrow? Will it be France or will it be Spain? It really is a toss of a coin. These two are stacked with talent and stacked with sheer quality. 1 through 12. France to be first introduced here in the arena. And they really have waltzed their way through this tournament. Israel came the closest to beating them on game day one, but they were still 25 points short. This is another very impressive French roster. They are confidently flying high right now. Expect them to be exceptionally efficient offensively. They'll look to go to the bucket. They'll be aggressive. They're not going to settle for low percentage shots. They are a disciplined team who are very, very dynamic offensively. All eyes now switch to the other end of the floor as Spain are about to be introduced. And they too enter this semi-final with a perfect, unbeaten record, taking wins over Turkey, Czechia, Poland, Greece and Serbia. They too have not really been tested fully in this tournament. But for both of these teams, that is about to change. Offensively, this Spanish team lead the tournament though, almost 80 points a game. They also lead the tournament in rebounding and assists. But you would say for this Spanish team, they haven't got to this stage of the tournament in the way they have by just one area of the game. They have dominated multiple aspects of pretty much every game they've played here in La Palma. A mouth-watering semi-final as the Hispania flags wave courtside. We are set for a big 40 minutes of basketball here in La Palma. We'll now have a break in our commentary as we have the national anthems. First, the national anthem of France, followed by the national anthem for Spain. Well, the scene is perfectly set. A bumper home crowd here to cheer on the Spanish team. Will that drive them towards a finals appearance? The coaches head to the half to shake hands. The players follow suit as well as we settle in for what could be a huge 40 minutes of basketball here in the Canary Islands. A vocal crowd here for this semi-final. As we are just seconds away from our opening tip-off here, and remember, if you head over onto social media, give the EuroBasket women accounts a follow on the socials, Facebook, Insta, X, TikTok, you name it. There are accounts there for you to enjoy as we see Coach Torralba getting his final instructions across. And if you want to join the conversation on social media, it is hashtag EuroBasket women. At the other end of the floor, Coach Bordeaux. He looks locked in and ready to go. Both teams enter the game unbeaten. They've had phenomenal tournaments. They truly have been very impressive. Who will get out to a hot start? Both teams want to settle nerves early and impose themselves on the game. As we see the ceremonial presentation of the ball. Future superstar coming to midcourt. How much do you bet she'll be wearing her national team jersey in years to come? What a moment for her. Enjoy the limelight, Sophia. And now we are ready for the business of the semi-final. Spain against France here in La Palma. And we are underway. Semi-final number 2, 2025 FIBA U18 Women's EuroBasket. Finland already in the final. Who will join them, France or Spain? One of these won't get the first score, but a turnover straight away for Okeke. She just palms the ball a little. Sideline here for France. Second possession for them. Corner jumper, clips the rim and goes over the top. Monge with the rebound. Garcia. A little shoulder shake as she tries to step through. Inside for the 2. Okeke gets on the scoreboard straight away, averaging 8 points a game this tournament. Loré goes to the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, ends up on the floor. Monge knocks it out of bounds, so it'll be a French ball on the baseline. There's the Okeke score. Brings the crowd back in. Samplo waits for the screen. Tornavis sets the screen. Samplo will go all the way. Tough shot. Angles really restricted by Garcia's defense. Okeke now goes strong, drops the handle this time though. Spain will hold on to possession. And that will be French ball. But right now, big concerns for the Spanish team as Inés Monge is on the floor in what looks like a lot of pain. Here's the play. It's a bit of a scramble. She gets the ball down low. There's contact there. Is it? Yeah, it looks like a really awkward fall, to be fair. Yeah, she does not look in a good way. Medical team on the floor to attend to her. They're going to help her to sit up. Worrying start to the game. Important part of this team. Inés Monge. She's going to slowly get back to her feet. And she'll leave via the baseline, and Spain will be forced into a very early change. Samplo hands it away to Usilier. Loré looking to go all the way through. Thrown out of bounds though, so it'll be Spanish ball on the baseline. Long inbound ball opens things up. Okeke now established down low, and another 2 for Sarah Okeke. What an exciting prospect she is. Had 18 points, 10 rebounds in the quarterfinal against Serbia on Thursday. Samplo looks to go backdoor, smart cut. Finish not quite there. France scramble for the possession. Flying right hand thrown from Samplo, but the shot clock had expired. As right now, France are struggling to find anything offensively. And Spain are knocking them off their stride. Loré heads to the bench. Lubin has come into the game. Foul's going to be called on Usilier. Sanz hands it back to Garcia. Okeke looking to go to work again, trying to take over the game early on. Not this time. Big rebound though by Diaz. Okeke steps through, extends those long legs, and one. Big play. Sarah Okeke has come into this semi-final with a mission on her mind, and right now is delivering a masterclass. Every single point that's been scored in this game, in pretty much the first 3 minutes, has come out of the hands of Okeke. 7-0 run for Okeke to start the game. A 7-0 run for Spain to start the semi-final here against France. A legal screen will be called on Otto. Just leaned into that screen. And France's woes continue here early in the first quarter. Bro-Laurent comes in as Simplot heads out. Bro-Laurent will certainly give this French team offensive focus and firepower. Garcia glides for two. And a 9-0 run is more than enough for Coach Bordeaux. He calls a timeout as the home team, Spain, dominate the first 3 minutes of this semi-final. Well, an unbelievable start to this semi-final from Sarah Okeke. She scored the first 7 points of the game. She has had a standout tournament. A bit of a slow start in the group phases, but came to life in the quarterfinals on Thursday. Usilier looking for a seam to attack. There are none. Now it's down into the low block. Otto going to work on the mismatch and gets France's first points of the game. A collective sigh of relief for every French fan tuning in right now. Garcia kicks it back. Diaz will get it back on the roll. Beautiful soft hand. Diaz developing into a very, very versatile, fundamentally sound big. Bro-Laurent now. A star in the making, just 16 years of age. Stolen away, but only knocked out of bounds. France with another change as Dalstra will come into the action. Standing 197, Dalstra will have an interesting battle with Okeke. Russillier hands it back to Broleron. Broleron looking to attack. Offensive foul is going to be called on Dalstra. And she gets in a wrestling match with Okeke. More changes. Russillier comes out of the game for France. Coach Bordeaux right now with a lot of questions that need some answers. Zunier has come into the action for France. French fans a little bit shell-shocked here in this first quarter. I don't think they were expecting quite such a rampant Spanish start. Odiane. Diaz, corner pocket threes off target. Dalstra will scoop up the rebound. Strong drive inside, but Diaz just bodies up and off. Garcia looking to go coast to coast into the corner. High, arcing three, rains down the triple. And Spain are rampant here in the first 5 minutes. A 12-point lead in front of their home fans. Broleron not had an impact yet. Now she has. Plays the game very Marine Johannes-like. And there is not much higher of a compliment you can pay a French player than that. Santh hands it away. Foul's going to be called on Garcia. As Otto comes out of the game for France, as does Lubins. Into the action for Spain comes Cargill, her first taste of the semi-finals. Also in is Moreno for Spain. Broleron sees a lane to attack and obliges. Will draw the foul. Emma Broleron with another big, direct, aggressive play. Uses the screen and sees the space open up in front of her. First is good for Broleron. As is the second. Spain with some patience now, as France have just about found their foothold in the game. I think a 3-second violation has been called, or is it a foul? Yeah, I think Zunier has been called for the foul. Sideline ball for Spain. And France are also in the team foul situation now. As we see Odiane in foul trouble. Diaz will come out as well. Both coaches running through their rosters, using the depth they have in their teams. Sintas kicks it to the corner. Monge, no good, will draw the foul though. Dalstra called for that foul. Monge obviously coming back in after that injury off the baseline. Doesn't look 100% comfortable. At the line for 2 free throws though. Just 40% across the tournament from the line for Ines Monge. Comes up short with the second, but an offensive rebound pulled down by Spain. Jump ball's going to be called, though, as France managed to tie it up. Good work by Marino, crashing the boards hard. Just about get it in the 5. Oh, lovely little change of direction. Oh, that is beautiful play. The finish not there, though. French defense collapses in the paint. Another foul. Monge called again this time. Loré draws that foul. Quite a stop-start last 3 or 4 minutes in this quarter. Spain's 13th foul of the quarter. They lead by 9, though, with a little under 3.5 left in this first 10-minute period. Oh, strong drive inside, stops on a dime and gets it off the glass for 2. Smart play by Junier. Backdoor pass stolen away. France now starting to gain some momentum here in this semi-final after an exceptionally slow start. Ah, base door cut, beautiful, love it. Dalstra finds that baseline cut from Zunier. And Spain's lead has been trimmed down to just 5 points now. It was out to 12. But France are now starting to control the style of this game, how it's being played, where it's being played. Momentum back towards the French as a timeout is called here, as coach Torralba wants to talk it over. All right, Spain's turn now to try and find some answers here as France have managed to swing this 7 points in the last 2 or 3 minutes, really. Sintas now hands it away. Monge with the handoff to Gerardo. No good. Dalstra, another rebound. She's starting to dominate those defensive boards. She's averaging 5 a game this tournament. Loré. Back out now. Junier. Off the glass. Gets the 2. It's a 1-possession ball game. What a roller coaster we've already had here in the first quarter. We're only 8 minutes into this game and it is already a real back and forth battle between these two powerhouses. Air ball this time though from Cargo. Double change coming for Spain as we see Okeke come back into the action. Marino comes out. Remember, Okeke had the first 7 points of the game. What a start for her. 3 ball wide open, Zunier. Dalstra offensive rebound. It's knocked out of bounds though by Sintas, so it'll be baseline ball for France. Zunier just 25% from outside this tournament. Didn't really want to take that shot, but was left so wide open, felt she had to. Instead, she'll attack the basket. Off target this time. Okeke with the rebound. pace now from Spain. Catch and shoot. Santh comes up early and short. Broleron has it to Zunier, and France are within a single point of Spain. Spain's 12-point lead is down to just one. A little over a minute left in the first quarter. Inside, off the glass, gets the roll, Maria Cintas. First points of the game for her. Oh, poor pass, great read defensively. Spain in broken play, into the corner for the three, it's heavy, Okeki will not hold on to it. Baseline ball for France as the pace, the tempo, and really the desperation to a certain degree for both of these teams to make it to the final starts to leak into this game. Back into the game comes Adriana Diaz. Broleron brings it up, physically guarded by Spain. Has the ball on a string though, Emma Broleron. Around, Dalstra now, spin move, trying to use the pivot, goes strong and will get the roll. Claire Dalstra showing out in a big way here. Inside, off the glass, quick back-to-back buckets to Cintas. And that is the end of the first quarter here. A blistering first 10 minutes of basketball. Spain did have a 12-point lead. France have battled hard, and the gap is now just 3. With 10 minutes in the book, it is France 16, Spain 19. And as expected, this one is electric. Well, a first 10 minutes of basketball in this semi-final that has not disappointed. This one billed as a battle of the heavyweights, and that's exactly what we've seen. Spain with a blistering start, led by 12. They now only lead by 3, and France have found their feet in this semi-final. Second quarter underway. Finland await the winners of this game in the final. The 2025 FIBA Under-18 Women's EuroBasket title up for grabs. Pass thrown away by Dalstra. Garcia intercepts. Okeki running hard and rewarded. As she twisted her ankle, though, she kind of juddered as she fell over. Oh, it looks like a shoe may have just come off, actually. But the big gets out and run, and you know what they say, reward your bigs if they hit the lane and get out in transition. And that's exactly what she did. Toralba looks on, another steal, this time Diaz. Third steal of the game for Spain. As they look to re-establish their dominance in this one. Garcia bounces off Dalstra in the corner for three and whips through the string for three. Cargill rains down, and an early timeout here. The second and final timeout in the first half for Coach Bordeaux as his team once again trail by 8. Another steal from Spain, not the way that Coach Bordeaux will have wanted his team to come out of that timeout. Diaz now, down low. Okeki looking to go to work, will draw the foul, I think, from Otto. Otto will probably, well, she have to come out of the game on that one. And second personal foul, they're going to keep her in. Bold move by Coach Bordeaux. Cargill, catch and shoot, comes up short. Rebound pulled down by Broussard and throws it straight out of bounds, and France are really struggling with the amount of pressure the Spanish team are putting on the ball right now. Garcia into the corner, wide open, string music from Cargill as she starts to light things up here. Has struggled this tournament from outside, but you can put that all to bed. She's 2 from 3 from downtown. 6 points already in this game for her. Down low now. Tornabes deflected out of bounds, and Alicia Tornabes is needed now by her team, averaging almost 12 points a game, had 15 against Italy in the quarterfinals as the hot hand Cargill heads to the bench for Spain, and Odiang comes in. Breulaurent. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Breulaurent not aware of the expiring shot clock. Pure frustration on the face of Coach Bordeaux. Remember, if you want to jump on the socials, it's hashtag U18 EuroBasket. Stolen back again by Garcia. Okeki throws it away. Both teams a little rushed right now. Breulaurent hands it ahead and one. Groussard with the score off the Breulaurent assist, and Groussard will head to the line for the bonus free throw now. Here's the transition. Brularon's third assist of the game already. Back into the action comes Simplot as Brularon heads to the bench. Won't get the bonus. It's knocked out of bounds though by Diaz, so France will have possession on the baseline. Spain's lead stays at 9. Inside, Tornabis at the free throw line, a little flat. Diaz with another rebound. Foul will be called. If it's on Otto, it will be her third. I think it is. That is a big problem for Coach Bordeaux now. Has to make the change. Bentoumi will come in her place. Santh slows it down. Okeki now, down low, backs away inside, goes to the right hand, and it pays off. A double-digit lead re-established for Spain. Simplot back to Tornabis. Gets the 2 to go this time. First points of the game for what has been pretty much one of the superstar players for France. Alongside Brularon, she really has grabbed all the headlines. Garcia, oh, what a pass. Okeki can't convert though. Out on the break, and an easy 2 for Lorey. Down low. Okeki with another score. What a game she's having. 13 points and 3 rebounds already for the 17-year-old. Simplot. Tornabis not there. Stolen back though. France having to work hard, and they're willing to put in that effort. Off the glass, not this time. Spain's defense holds strong. Garcia all the way. Tornabis will be called for the foul. Six minutes left in the first half. Spain's lead is 9 points. Marino back into the game. Okeki will get a break. What a first half she has had so far. 13 points in under 12 minutes of action, as well as 4 rebounds. Garcia at the line for 2. The first is good. I am about to jinx it. She hasn't missed a free throw in this tournament yet. I told you, the commentator's curse strikes again. Junier looking to feed the low block. Oh, lovely. Cut to the basket with a pass deflected away. Garcia plays the game at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Simplot. It is. Garcia will come out of the game for Spain. Back into the action, returns Sintas. Diaz splits the defense, kicks it to the corner, wide open. Diagne, no good, knocked out of bounds. His body's everywhere as everyone is giving all they've got for an extra possession. Sideline for France as they trail by 10. Wow, what a roller coaster of a game we have had here so far. breathless basketball. Foul will be called on Sintath. Sintath just a little over-exuberant trying to get in on that one. Zunier now hands it back to Samplot. Speculative pass inside. Will it pay off? It will, in the sense of they'll draw the foul. Bentumi will head to the line for two, as Marino, I think, will be called for the foul. Yeah, comes across, arms over the top. Bentumi 60% from the free throw line this tournament, as we see Santh head to the bench. Back into the game comes Aina Cargill, the hot hand. Bentumi no good with the first. Or the second. Big box out. Monge works hard for the rebound. Down into the low block. Monge bullies away inside. Great footwork. The finish not quite soft enough. And Zunier can't hold on to the pass as it goes over the top. Grazes the fingertips and heads out of bounds. It was around about this stage in the first quarter that France found a way back into this game to push the flow in their direction. Great crowd here. Vast majority cheering on the home team, the Spanish team. Out of bounds as as Cargill didn't establish herself back in the court before catching hold of the pass. Broleron back into the action for France. She replaces Lubins. Down to the low block. Dalstra goes to work off the glass, gets the two to go. Claire Dalstra, second bucket of the game for her. A little over 4 minutes left in this first half. A dramatic first 20 minutes, that's for sure. Cargill comes up short. Sintas will grab the rebound. Spain will get another offensive rebound as France struggle to control their own glass. Drive inside, Monge, no good. And another offensive rebound. Unbelievable. France right now cannot contain Spain. Oh, the finish not there, and another offensive rebound. Will this ever end? Yes, it does, as Monge gets a score. Back to a double-digit lead now for Spain. France trying to find some composure. Samplot drives inside, kicks it out on the wing. Zunier rings down the three. Big time for Zunier. Leading French scorer with 11. 5 from 7 from the field. Little short corner two. Marino will keep the scoreboard ticking over for Spain. They are the highest scoring team in this tournament, averaging over 79 points a game. Foul's going to be called on Monge, as Samplot just uses that quick first step to create the problems. Yeah, Monge Tries to come across on the help, but was always on the wrong side of that play. Garcia back in. 3 points, 4 assists, and 4 steals for Gina Garcia. Exactly what you want from your point guard. Facilitating others to score and on-ball pressure to create extra possessions. Dalstra heads to the bench as Samplo is at the line. The first is good for Samplo. First points of the game for her. This is a second though. Okeke picks up the rebound. Rebound number 5 for Okeke. Garcia, baseline drive, walks the tightrope, can't find a return pass though. Zunier hands it ahead, and it's stolen. Too intricate from the French team. Monge will go all the way. A big play by Ines Monge. This French team are full of confidence, energy, and drive right now. Knocked out of bounds. France ball on the sideline. The pace and determination goes straight to Bentoumi. Monge heads to the bench. Back into the action comes Moreno. Samplo way downtown and, well, way off target. Shot clock was running down, left with no real choice. Ball thrown ahead and thrown straight out of bounds, so the ball will actually return all the way to the other end of the floor. And Garcia just a little bit too much on that one. Zunier now coming out of the game for France. French ball on the baseline. And it's thrown straight out of bounds as well. Roller with the turnover. And it did bounce in before it went out and was touched, so it will be on the side, not the baseline. So we have moved 2 or 3 meters forward. Garcia now. Odiang hands it back. 90 seconds of the first half remaining. Oh, what a pass by Garcia. Please give us the replay of that one. Garcia with a magician's pass inside to Okeke. Let's have a look. No look, over her head. Spain have a plethora of amazing young point guards. Diana Martin comes to mind straight away. She is tearing things up right now. Add Garcia to that, my goodness. Things are looking pretty bright in the back court for Spain in years to come, as they are in the front court with Okeke. Doesn't get her free throws to go, but it's knocked out of bounds by Dalstra, but it's off the hands of the Spanish player. I think it's, been off the hands of Moreno, so it will be France ball on the baseline. Ten-point lead, 1:26 left in the first half. Spain playing with more confidence than France, more energy than France right now. France will head to the locker room, trying to find a way to change things up in the second half. Four on the shot clock. Broleron launches it, front of the iron and away. Okeke with her 7th rebound of the game, but she can only drop it out of bounds, so it'll be French ball again. Sorry, I think that was her 6th rebound of the game. 13 points and 6 rebounds. Not a bad return in the first half for Sarah Okeke. Broleron now, under a minute to go in the first half. Lob pass, Dalstra will draw the foul. Okeke whistled for that one. First foul of the game for her. An easy call for the officials as Okeke just pulls on the arm of Dalstra. 57% from the line this tournament. First trip tonight, and the first is good. 5 points for Dalstra now, as well as 4 rebounds. And the second is good as well, as France try to keep themselves within striking distance, knowing that the best is still to come from them. Garcia now. Garcia looking for options. Shot clock down to 9. Shot clock down to 5. Garcia inside, throws a prayer, draws the foul from Broleron. Garcia will head to the line for 2. I have a feeling that is a battle we're going to see for years to come. Broleron against Garcia. Okeke heads to the bench after a very impressive first half. Garcia at the line for 2. The first is good. 5 points, 4 assists and 4 steals for Gina Garcia. Two from 2 this trip, and she'll head to the bench as Sintas comes in to replace her. Down low, Dalstra. What's the call? The foul is the call. Marino will be whistled for that one. First foul of the game on Noelia Marino. Let's have a look. Yeah, the hands are all over the top. Couldn't quite establish a strong base to keep Dalstra away from the rim. First free throw no good for Claire Dalstra though. Back at the line for the second. The second brings it back into a single-digit ball game. 7 points personal. Sand comes back out to Sintas. Clock down to just 5 seconds. Sintas lobs it inside to Diath. Foul will be called. Diath hits the ad boards hard right in the corner of the board as well. Looks like she'll be okay. There's the beautiful lob path. Sintas just weighted it and timed it to perfection. Broleron will be called for the foul. That's her second foul of the game, as Diath heads to the line for 2. First trip of the night and first free throw of the night is good for Adriana Diath. Comes up short with the second, and that will be the end of the first half. And what a first 20 minutes of basketball. This one has more than lived up to the expected hype pre-game. At the halfway stage, Spain in control. It's France 31, Spain 41. Second half action just around the corner. Don't you go anywhere.
What a night of basketball ahead of us, folks.
This is what it's all about.
It's been all about thriving under pressure. You have to prove that you can finish.
Barcelona driving in, into the lane, and it off the bonus! What a rejection! It is undeniable. They win the FIBA EuroBasket title.
basketball ahead of his foes.
This is what it's all about.
It's been all about thriving under pressure. You have to prove that you can finish.
Driving in, into the lane, and it off the bonus! What a rejection! It is undeniable. They win the FIBA EuroBasket title.
Welcome back to La Palma here in Spain. We're at the halfway stage of the semi-final two, and no Grinch is present on the floor for the home fans as Spain lead this one by 10 over France. Finland await the winner of this semi-final in tomorrow's final. Belgium await the loser in that bronze medal game. What a first half from Sarah Okeke. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 6 from 8 from the field. 17-year-old putting on a masterclass in that first quarter. Scored the first 7 points of either team in Spain's 7-0 run to start the game. As for France, they fought their way back in. And Zunier in the second string really had a big part to play. 11 points, 5 from 7 from the field, and she wasn't a starter. 11 points in just 9 minutes, but she does start the second half. Second half action underway here in La Palma. Spain try to get it off with an easy score, but Tornabis brings down the rebound. Spain lead by 10 in this semi-final. Tornabis' free throw line jumper is good. Second jumper of the game for her. France really do need her to come to life. Garcia now, ball in hand. Okeke on the roll. Garcia doesn't need her. Goes all the way. Okeke with the offensive rebound. France's defense stands strong. Something it didn't do that often in the first half. Broleron. Little hesitation off the glass for two. Emma Broleron. 6 points for her. Starting on the bench tonight, but has played almost 15 minutes of this game. Spilled out of bounds by Maria Sanf. So it will be French ball. France trying to start brightly. A 4-point swing already here. Knocked out of bounds by Odiane as Zunier goes strong to the basket. Good persistence there by Odiane. Zunier now. To Tournebis, to Broleron for three. Comes up short. Garcia with the rebound. Heads it away, up the floor, and an easy two off the glass for Saint. Saint for the two. Spain trying to settle some of the fast start that France has had here in this second half. Broleron whips it to the weak side, catch and shoot in the corner. In and out for the three ball, no good. Monge with the rebound for Spain. Garcia all the way. France fortunate to get away without an unsportsmanlike foul there, really. And now the foul is called on Bentoumi. She's lucky she didn't get an unsportsmanlike foul, just shoving Garcia in the back. Monge will have to get her points from the free throw line. As Grinch continues to watch on. Who knew that the Grinch was a Spanish basketball fan? Off right for Ines Monge with her first free throw attempt. Has struggled from the line in this tournament. Goes 0 from 2 this trip. Zunier now. Picks it up, has it knocked away. And it is stolen away. Good pressure by Spain. Great defensive recovery by Zunier though. Broleron kicks it to the wing. Bentoumi nails a big three and a fist pump to the ceiling. A 5-point ball game. Spain's halftime lead has been halved. Right inside, no good. Offensive rebound is good. Monge crashes the glass hard. Zunier now spills possession. Okeke scoops up the loose ball and drives strong. Oh, but Tournebis just bats it away. Has a little word for Okeke as well. Good defensive stand by Alicia Tournebis. Just stays tall, uses every last centimetre of that 1.94 m frame. Corner three is good. Broleron a little slow on the closeout. Spanish fans love what they see. Back out to a 10-point ball game. Have Spain weathered the storm? Another three. This time it's off target, but pulled down by Otto. France recover possession. Otto. Shot clock down to 2. Three ball goes up. Does hit the iron, but will roll out of bounds for Spanish possession. Coach Torralba looks on. Looks relatively comfortable and confident. Spanish fans behind him for sure. Coach Bordeaux knows how long is left. 16 minutes pretty much, and that is a very long time. Garcia dumped inside. Okeki, provider this time, and a soft right hand from Mireia Sant. Syria hands it away. Tornabes comes up short, a little flat on the jump, a little rushed as well. Not necessarily the wisest in-game decision. Garcia returns the favor with poor decision-making as well. A rare mistake really though from Garcia. We'll see her head to the bench. Tornabes to Samplo, gets it back, goes up, draws the foul. We'll be heading to the free throw line. I think Cintas will be called for the foul. Let's have a look. Yeah, Cintas just caught in, well, probably the worst mismatch on the floor. Cintas just 164 tall. Tornabes 194. 430 centimeters. The first is good for Tornabes. Second rolls out though, and Okeki scoops up the rebound. She is on the verge of a double-double, Sarah Okeki. Just 2 rebounds away. Okeki goes strong, not this time though. Tornabes with a rebound, and she really has turned the dial up here in the second half. And Cintas has been whistled for another foul. That will be her third. An easy call for the officials, and that will no doubt see Cintas head to the bench, as does Sainz. In fact, Cintas stays on the floor with 3 fouls. Bold move here by Coach Torralba. An offensive foul called on Tornabes, an illegal screen. The home crowd here in La Palma love the call. Changes for the French team. They'll continue with a full court press here, as Tornabes will head to the bench with 3 fouls. Unfortunate timing for the French big, as she's really just started to get a bit of a foothold in this game and make an impact. Odiane Okeki. It's a poor pass, deflected well by Otto. Brolaron hands it to Samplo. Samplo, lob pass inside. Otto is double teamed. Gets it back. Foul's going to be called, I think, Odiane, as she tries to come across and help. Cintas will come out of the game as Garcia comes back in. Diaz also ready to get back into the game. Out of the game comes Okeki. Broleron now for France. Hands it back to Simplot. Using the screen well, weaving and winding a way around to create a lane to attack. Beautiful play by Manon Simplot. Diaz kicks it out to Garcia. Garcia attacks the baseline. And that will be a French ball on the baseline. As you can feel the intensity starting to raise in the arena, both from the fans' perspective and the players now. This is big stakes basketball, a place in the 2025 Under-18 Women's EuroBasket final. A European crown is on the line, and both French and Spanish fans expect their team to win every tournament they enter. Baseline drive, Simplot with the score. And that is a big score. France are back to within 7, and coach Torralba wants to talk it over. France fighting with everything they've got to get themselves back into this game. 3 minutes now left in this third quarter. Beautiful cut off the pass away by Garcia. Beautiful find by Diaz for the 2. This third quarter really has been all about these teams trading buckets, neither taking control of the quarter. Otto comes up short, grabs her own rebound though. 3 goes up, that's short as well. Otto another offensive rebound, but to finish is poor. 4th offensive rebound of the game for Otto. Foul is called. Simplot called for her 2nd foul. Spain's 3rd of the quarter as we see Okeki come in for Monge. Sideline ball for Spain. Broleron heads to the bench as well. Struggles to have the impact offensively that she wants, Broleron. Diaz wide open in the slot, off right though. Simplot with the rebound. Lubans has it stolen away by Cargill. Cargill will hand it back to Diaz. Foul will be called on Dalstra. She just leans into Diaz to try and force her out of bounds. A strong Spanish crowd here in the Canary Islands for the Spanish Under-18 women's team, cheering them on throughout this tournament. Cargill to inbound. Garcia hands it away. Shot clock down to 4. Okeke comes out. Garcia will have to throw a prayer up. Doesn't get it away in time. Just a misread, really, from the Spanish team. Lack of heads up there. Just needed a player to take a dominant role in that offense, and none did. Still a 9-point lead, though, for Spain, with just about 90 seconds left in this third quarter. Foul's going to be called on Diaz. Sideline ball here for France, as that is Spain's 4th team foul. Both teams now in the penalty for the last 90 seconds of the quarter. As Coach Torralba looks on, not pensively, but certainly thoughtfully. Loré trying to find a gap, there is none. Dalstra bullies away inside against Okeke and goes over the top of her. Big play by Claire Dalstra. She's had a few in this game, up to 9 points personal now. Second highest scorer for France behind Zunier. Okeke now down low, loses the handle, stolen away, stolen back, dropped out of bounds. It's going to be a French ball. A real chance here for France to, who knows, make it even a one-possession ball game before the end of the quarter. Samplo advances it now, up over the half. Guarded closely by Garcia. Loré, lob pass, knocked out of bounds by Okeke. Baseline ball with 9 seconds on the shot clock for France. They trail by 7 here in the closing stages of this third quarter. Samplo to Loré, knocked out of bounds by Garcia. Tries to get into that passing lane, was a half step too slow. Dalstra ducks inside off the glass for 2, and it's a 5-point ball game. Dalstra up to double digits. Spain now on the ropes. Sanz comes back out. Almost stolen. Garcia will hold on to it. About a 6-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Garcia will draw the foul from Dalstra. That will send Garcia to the line for 2. Not necessarily the smartest foul by Dalstra. That's her third foul as well, so a doubly bad decision from Dalstra. Out of the game comes Okeke. Back into the action returns Marino. The first is good. And the second, cool, calm and collected from Gina Garcia. 8 seconds now. Loré hands it back. Otto inside. That will be the end of the quarter. And France just about win the quarter by 3, but they still trail overall. It's France 47, Spain 54, just 10 minutes of semi-final basketball left here.
What a night of basketball ahead of us, folks.
This is what it's all about.
It's been all about thriving under pressure. You have to prove that you can finish.
Barcelona's driving in, enter the lane, and it up the bonus!
domination. It is undeniable. They win the FIBA EuroBasket title.
Well, here we go. 10 more minutes between one of these teams and a spot in tomorrow's final against Finland and a chance to be crowned European champions. Fourth quarter action underway here in La Palma. Spain lead this one by 7. So much at stake here. Samplo. Dumped inside, Okeki knocks it away. Ripped away, Diaz too strong. Okeki looking to go to work. Triple team drops on her, she'll draw the foul. Luban's called for the foul. What a game Okeki is having. Her scoring has definitely slowed up in this second half for sure. Lightning first quarter. She scored the first 7 points of the game. She misses that free throw. 13 points, 8 rebounds for Sarah Okeki. Gets a second to go. Takes a personal tally to 14, but more importantly for her and her team, their lead creeps out to 8. Lubans finds a way to the bucket, but the angles aren't quite right. Samplo off left. And Samplo has struggled today. Just 2 from 4 from the field. Garcia trying to make the impossible possible, not this time. Lovely play, composure from Otto, hands it away to Zunier, who gets her tally to 13, but France are now into a 2-possession ball game. Can France come back? Spain have controlled this game from near start, well, to finish, or at least to where we are right now. Zunier hands it back out. Otto. Lubans for 3. Oh, what a time to hit the 3 ball. Justine Lubans. Her first bucket of the game makes it a 3-point ball game here in La Palma. Oh, crossover, baseline, knocked out of bounds. Great help by Kati Emma Otto. Beautiful crossover, offered up by Cargill. As Lubans heads to the bench after making the 3. Changes for Spain as well. We'll see Sanz come in for Garcia. Cargill also comes out of the game. Rebound goes loose. Broleron picks it up and accelerates down the floor. She'll look to go coast to coast and gets tied up. Ah, but who is there cleaning things up? Tornabys has made it a 3-point ball game. No, she hasn't. My mistake, sorry. She's made it a single-point ball game with that score. Unbelievable scenes here in La Palma. At one stage, they kind of looked a little dead and buried. They trailed by 12 in the first quarter. They now are back to within just a single point on the back of a 7-1 run to start this final quarter. Can France complete the comeback? Timeout called by Coach Torralba. Well, this is a story that has more twists and turns in it than a soap opera. My goodness me, Spain looked like they were cruising at one stage very early on, dominating the game. It is now a 1-point ball game with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left on the game clock in this semi-final. High drama here in La Palma. Stolen away, Otto throws herself to the floor. Foul's going to be called. Otto called for the foul. Or is it the other way? Let's have a look. Wait to see this one play out. I think it was called in the end on Monge. Either way, France ball and a chance for them to take, unbelievably, what would be their first lead of the game. Spain have led this game for pretty much 32 minutes. Otto, shot clock down to 5. Tornabys comes out, catch and shoot, in and out. Where's the rebound? Otto has it! Foul called. Otto will be heading to the line for 2. Monge picks up her 4th foul of the game. That's another problem for Coach Torralba to deal with. French fans are in fine voice. They look shaken early in this game. They have certainly come into their own here in this 4th quarter. Monge comes out of the game with those 4 fouls. In her place is Marino now. The first is no good from Otto. Has 5 rebounds today, all of them offensive. Goodness me, that is a unique stat line. Misses a second as well, so Spain hold on to their narrow 1-point lead. But this is the most pressure they have been under in the entire tournament. Simtas hands it away to Sand. Gets it back on a handoff though. Shot clock down to 4. Spain have got to create something. No time left. Has to heave the 3. Clips the iron and no more. Tornabys with the rebound. Edge of your seat basketball here in La Palma. Tornabys comes up short. Chases her own rebound. Not this time though, as it falls to Odiang. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Otto. That will be her 4th foul. So that will force France into the change as well. Otto heads to the bench. Both teams making changes. Back into the action comes Bentomi. Garcia and Diaz also back in for Spain. 5:57 left. Who will be joining Finland in tomorrow's final? It is anyone's guess right now. Little Hezi ducks underneath, defense stays with it. Where's it going? Bentomi brings it down and hands it back in. France giving everything they have right now. Loré calls for the screen. Drives the baseline. Violation called. And a turnover. Spain's ball. France still awaiting their first lead in today's semi-final. Tornabes heads to the bench. A much better second half for her. Was quiet, almost invisible in that first half, Alicia Tornabes. Garcia. Crossover, ducks inside, gets the roll. Big play, Gina Garcia. Tournament high 9 points for her. Roll does not go for Loré. So Spain hold on to a 3-point lead. Under 5 to play now. How much do France have left in the tank to keep pushing? Garcia splits the defense. Double team comes over. Diaz at the free throw line. As cold as ice. And a big fist pump. Adriana Diaz with a big play. Spain's lead back out to 5. Coach Bordeaux wants to talk it over. He calls the timeout. Well, the crowd are loving what they're seeing. A huge Spanish crowd turning out to try and cheer on the home team here in La Palma. They've seen their team lead this game almost from the opening tip. But France are putting them to the test right now. Laurent will draw the foul. Third team foul of the quarter for Spain. Sanz picks up her second foul of the game. Everything to play for. And by everything, I mean a spot in the final. Laurent, jab step, opens up the space. Off right with the 3 ball though. Dalstra looked like she had it, but it's stolen away. Spain marauding down the lane. Bucket no good. Mireia Sanz will head to the line for 2 free throws. Laurent picks up her third foul. At the line for 2, 75% prior to tonight's game. Oh, and the first rolls in. Third Spanish player into double digits, Sainz. Heads up to 12 points personal now. Spain back out to a 7-point lead with 4 minutes to play. Have they weathered the French storm? Lubans hands it back to Zunier. Shot clock at 4, inside. Bentumi gets the score. Three and a half minutes to play. Spain still with a 5-point lead. Garcia ducks inside. How many times have we seen that today? Big play again, Gina Garcia. 13 points personal, 8 assists and 4 steals. That is a big stat line for Garcia. But she'll be whistled for the foul. She's not in foul trouble though. But Spain are now in the penalty. France could be heading to the free throw line a lot, but they are shooting less than 48%. Bro-Laurent goes in amongst the trees. Foul call on Diaz. She can't believe it. Bro-Laurent heading to the line for 2. Here's the replay. Diaz helps back. Yeah, I can see the call from the official. She's not straight up and down. She's fading. It's the right call. But Bro-Laurent misses her first free throw. Back at the line for the second. It's the details that matter now. Misses the second. France with an offensive rebound though. Bro-Laurent dives inside. Finger roll for 2. Emma Bro-Laurent. 8 points personal. Back to a 5-point ball game. The drama continues here in La Palma. Garcia splits the defense. Beautiful handle. What a game Gina Garcia is having. Developing into an absolute elite point guard, Garcia. Here's the play. Sees the defense comes up. Just ducks through the 2 of them. Bro-Laurent picks up her 4th foul of the game on that play. 2 minutes and 39 seconds between one of these teams and tomorrow's final. Garcia kicks it, corner. Monge for 3. What a big, big shot from Monge. The first triple of the game for her. Back out to an 8-point lead. France now left with a lot to do. Zunier misses the first. Back at the boards again. This time it is ripped down by Spain. Spain will surely look to burn some clock now. Garcia. Bentumi will be blown for the foul. And we'll head out of the game as Otto comes in. France heading rapidly for the last chance saloon right now. Garcia at the line for 2. 5 from 7 this evening. Misses the first. Makes the second. Joint leading scorer for Spain now. Gina Garcia with 14. Coach Bordeaux will call a timeout. His team trail by 9. 1 minute 51 left in this semi-final. Spanish fans are in high spirits here in La Palma. No real surprise as they and their team are 1 foot in the final right now. 1 minute and 51 to play. It's a 9-point ball game. Don't get me wrong, this is not over. France have enough firepower by a long way to turn this one around, but a big performance from Gina Garcia. That's Diaz, but Garcia, I think, will probably still be on the floor right now. She is. 14 points, 9 assists, 4 steals. That is a stat line. There she is, Garcia. What a game she's had. Unbelievable. Best game of the tournament by a long way for Garcia. Broleron now. Some magic. Can she create? Step back, 3-ball, Broleron, 4-point play opportunity. That is what France needed. That is the magic that young lady can provide. Lures Okeke out, drains the 3 and draws the foul. Broleron heading to the line for the bonus. Is that prayers being answered for Coach Bordeaux? And the bonus is good. Broleron up to 12 points and France back to within 5. They now drop into a 2-2-1 zone press. Broken though. Monge kicks it out. Cargill slows it down. Smart play. Still clock to burn for Spain. Foul will be called on Otto and a fresh 14 seconds will be put on the shot clock. And that will be Otto's 5th foul as well, so she'll head out of the game. Back in comes Bentamy and Garcia already waiting at the free throw line. Both teams in the penalty. The first is good for Garcia. She now leads all scorers. She's 1 assist away from a double-double here. Can't get the second to go. France trail by 6. Can they get themselves back into this one? Is there any more from Broleron? Trying to create some space, that's for sure. Little sidestep into the 3. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Tornabes, which will send Okeke the other end of the floor for 2 free throws. 2 from 5 from the free throw line tonight. Okeke, she was perfect before today's game. Hadn't missed one in the tournament. Okeke now at the line. Out of the game comes Zunier for France. 1 minute and 6 seconds left in this semi-final. Oh, and there's the nerves and fatigue. That is not her usual form. Flat, too much on it. That is the pressure building on those young shoulders. Misses the second as well. Tornabes almost runs out of bounds with it, hands it over to Samplo. Back to Samplo, has it knocked away though. Spain with another good defensive stand and a foul will be called. Who is that foul on? I think it's Tornabes. If it is that the 5th? Or is it the 4th? It is her 5th personal foul. That will see Alicia Tornabes head to the bench. And there it is. Pretty easy one for the officials to call. Heading to the other end of the court. Aleli Ordiane misses the first. 3 free throw misses in a row for Spain as they struggle to close this game out. Their shooting percentage now drops again from the free throw line. Just about 50%. Second is good. Samplo. Spain lead by 7. Is it enough? It feels like it could be. Inside, Dalstra has it stolen away. Is that the final nail in the coffin? Will that seal Spain's place in tomorrow's final? Are France headed to the bronze medal game against Belgium? It feels like that way, but still time to play. Garcia whips it to the weak side. Auriane will draw the foul from Lubans. That will send Auriane to the line for 2. A little shot fake drew the defense in. At the line for 2. Whether she makes them or misses them, we're in a 3-possession ball game here. But the first is good. Average almost 9 points a game. Only has 2 in today's game so far. Still only 2. The lead is 8. 18 seconds to go. The shot's got to go early. Brolaurent, high arcing, nails a 3. Big play, Brolaurent. 5-point ball game. They need to foul. The foul is called. An offensive foul's been called. Monge has been called for the offensive foul as it's an illegal screen. Here's the Brolaurent 3. Whoa, lets it fly. That one comes down with snow. Timeout has been called. The game is not over yet. What a game we have had here. This semi-final between 2 very familiar teams. As always, France and Spain making it to the latter stages of a tournament, going toe-to-toe for the medal places. Right now, Spain lead this one by 5. Gina Garcia right there in your shot. What a game she has had. 15 points, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. The bigger stat for me than the rebounds is the 4 steals. France clinging on. Brolaurent stepping up. 15 points for the 16-year-old Emma Brolaurent. 5 assists as well. And it's French ball on the sideline. They trail by 5. 14 seconds to play. Sorry, 9.9 seconds to play. Inbound is stolen away. It's a poor inbound pass. Spain will come all the way up the floor and look to just run the clock. Bentoumi with the foul. And that surely will be enough. Surely that'll be enough. The Spanish fans here in La Palma think so. They're on their feet. The flags are waving, as you can see, right in front of the camera. The party is starting early here, but 4 seconds is still 4 seconds. They quieten down a little bit here as the second free throw is about to be taken by Sanz. She rolls home the second, a 6-point lead. Brolaurent will run the full length of the floor. She'll heave the shot, but that will be it. The party will now start on the floor as it's Spain who progress to tomorrow's final, where they'll face off against Finland for the EuroBasket 2025 Under-18 women's title. What a game we've had here. Twists and turns. It's drama in La Palma. Final score, France 65, Spain 71. An unbelievable game that delivered on so many levels. Spain with a lightning start to the game. France battled their way back in, but it was too little, too late. Spain hold on. It's Spain who head to tomorrow's gold medal game. France, desolate, broken on the floor as they head to the bronze medal game again.